guys. Welcome in. How are you all doing? This has been a good day. You can see I am not where I normally am because my dog has been acting like he needed to be in my craft room all the time. So I am in my dining room. So I look like I am in with all the plants, and you can see it. My window behind me makes me look like I'm in a fish tank. That's what Annie noticed it. I'm like, oh, okay. So we'll say hello to Annie. And I wanted to say, well, that's the wrong way to do it. There we
Hi
go.
ho, y'all.
Um, I want to say hello to Herb and Noddy. Thank you for coming. I have missed you guys. I'm so glad you're here. As well as hello, Larry. Welcome in. And welcome in to anyone else that has not made it into the chat yet. But we are going to paint a spring painting. So I know it's hard to see my palette where it's at right now, but once I get some paint on it, you won't have a problem seeing it. I can't take this camera down anymore. It'll be right in my face. It's already close to my face, but it'll be right in my face. And I don't want my paintbrushes to hit it, which I've had that problem before. So but we are going to get started. But I wanted to say hello to anybody who has not said anything in the chat. Welcome in, and hopefully you'll get to say hello.
Make
But we
yourself
are going
good.
to get started. I am going to move this up here so you can see what I am doing.
There you go.
There, that's much bigger. And I have my mouse is here because I'm not on my normal place. Hello, Brenda. Welcome in. And this is my sister-in-law. This is one of Ron's younger sisters.
Hi,
So I'm
Brenda.
going to go
Nice to
ahead.
meet you.
Yeah, I am going to go ahead and get started on this. Um, like I said, I'm not where I normally at, but hey, it is what it is. We're going to get started anyway. Of course, you won't be able to see my palette the way it's set up,
Oh,
partly because
Natty. I'm glad you got that taken care of. I had that happen. I know how
oh,
painful
I
it is.
yes, I am so glad you're okay, and hopefully you are on the mend. Okay, need some white. But yeah, so until my dog decides to let me do what I need to do in my craft. Oh yeah, you can see a little bit of my palette. I didn't think you could, but you can.
Picture's a bit blurry.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do if I sit still. There, it clears up. But when I start to move, it goes blurry. Unfortunately, it's this camera.
And hey, Larry, how you doing tonight? Herb, we have missed you so much, dude.
Yes, we have. I hope you're feeling better, and I hope that you are going to be on the mend or on the mend already. I know you've been through a lot in the last several months, probably almost a year or close to a year. Now this blue, I'm not really super happy with the color, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I couldn't get the color I used to have. They don't have it anymore, and this has a little bit of a almost like an aqua color.
Yeah,
So I'm
like
going
what we
to
say, like the sea color.
right. So I am going to lighten it up a little bit, and that will help at least soften it. I may have to start just using my other blue and just add more white to get it to where I want it to be. But we will see. But I hope you guys have all had a good day.
Well, I have because I created a masterpiece.
Cool.
It's delicious.
It's a eating one.
Yeah. I'm wondering if you took that blue and added just like a dot of dark blue and two dots of white, if it wouldn't
I
come out.
already put white. I think I'm going to add a little bit of this blue because um, I'm not real happy with that blue. Let me try that.
Smush them together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like this better.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah. See how much you've taught me?
Mm-hmm. My table moves. When I go back and forth, my table does too. I don't think you guys can see that, but it
No,
is.
but I have a table like that.
Well, this is the table I made, and I need to add two more braces to it. I just haven't done it. I
Hey,
need to do it.
Mary,
I've got
welcome in.
Hello, Mary. Welcome in. Okay, that's a better blue. Okay. I keep wanting to put my paintbrushes over there if they're over there. They're not where they normally are.
So, Connie, you like that drone footage I sent on West Virginia?
Yes, I
That
did.
is one of the most beautiful places.
Yep, it's very pretty. And Brenda, if Philip is nearby, tell him I said hello as well.
She said, I sure will.
Awesome. I am
Yeah, I
boiling
had to
up.
go out today and run some errands. And I'm
Hmm.
going to say that this is the first day in a long time. I don't know if it's the change in the weather where the weather's so much better, which ends tonight. But hey, we had a week of it. Every person I met was in a good mood and was very nice. I was shocked.
That's good.
Pleasantly so, but still shocked. Um, Yesterday, Mary, evidently in the middle of the night, it literally poured. I slept through it. Because if it's raining, I'm sleeping. I love it. Oh, Brenda, Brenda says she's Ron's favorite sister, by the way.
Oh, and he's in bed. He is asleep. He goes
Hi,
to
Daniel.
bed.
Come
You
in.
you should know my Ron. Or our Ron. He goes to bed early. He gets up early. He's just that way.
Early to bed, early to rise.
He's been that way other than when he worked graveyards our whole marriage. And Sunday is our 43rd wedding anniversary.
Wow.
Isn't that
Congratulations.
crazy, Brenda? We've known each other for over 43 years. It's crazy.
Don't hear about it much anymore.
Yeah. For anyone who's come in since I said it before, Brenda is Ron's sister. One of his, as she says, his favorite sister. She's younger than Ron, so
She said that's crazy for sure.
yeah.
Ocean, Lake, or Spring?
Neither.
Stream, not spring.
Keep trying to put my paintbrush over there. Wrong spot.
Brenda said ask him.
Huh? Ask him.
Brenda said-
Well, I'll ask him. I have to ask him tomorrow because he's in bed asleep. He went to bed a few minutes after 7. That's just what Ron does. Ron goes to bed early. What color am I looking for? Oh, I want more of this color. And I got paint on me. You know I don't like paint on my hands.
Anybody working on anything tonight? Anything fun today?
I finished my dress.
Oh, cool.
Yesterday I finished my sundress, and then I started my granny squares for my son. He's asked me to make him a queen size Afghan. No, was it not yesterday? Tuesday. I finished the sundress and started it. So I guess it'll be for his birthday because his birthday is next month. Funny story about that. When I was pregnant with my son, I was due in April, and Brenda, who's here, her birthday is in April, and Ron's one of his older brother's birthday was in April, and Ronnie's due date was closer to Brenda's birthday, and she wanted Ronnie to be born on her birthday, and Mike, his older brother, wanted Ronnie to be born on his birthday. So I ended up having Ronnie right smack dab on April 17th. Hers is April 13th, and their brother's was April 21st. He was right smack dab in the middle of them. He decided to come when he was ready and not on their birthdays.
Yep, that was Anthony. I went into labor with Anthony on my birthday.
Oh.
But I didn't have him until August 16th.
Yeah, I had none of the closest one to my birthday was Jessica. Hers was in August. My birthday's in July, of course. Is the chat advancing? I'm not seeing it advance.
Huh? Say what?
Hold on. The chat in StreamYard's not advancing.
Yeah, mine's. Hang on. No, it's the same.
No, it's the same. Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Now here comes the fun part. So the colors I've used so far is this dark blue, white, light blue, white, and dark brown. And now I'm using a green.
What? Alright. So I am having a lot of fun working with watercolors.
Cool.
Learning how to not not to oversaturate my paper and buckle it. Had a
Right.
couple of false starts, and I was like, well, just keep trying until I get it right.
Right. So I don't know if any of you are in the chat has never seen all my plants. I know Brenda hasn't. I have over 100 plants. Between the ones behind me, the ones in the kitchen, the ones in front of me, and the ones in my living room. So I love plants. Love having them in the house. And they're not hard for me to take care of. And I just love having them.
I am going to, and I was looking the other day, I didn't find one that's shaped the way I want it yet. I'm going to get me a mother-in-law's tongue for my bathroom. Because I got the perfect spot behind the faucet, the way the tub is. I got the perfect spot for it behind the faucets. It will purify the air and beautify the room.
I like the fact that the plants give you much better breathing air.
Yeah.
I got some more yarn yesterday. I didn't buy it; it was given to me.
Cool.
There's a lady at that comes to my knitting and crocheting group, and she can't use acrylic paint yarn anymore. It breaks her out. So when she comes across it in her stash, she brings it to me.
Well, that's nice.
So she brought me 3 skeins yesterday, and she brought me like 7 or 8 a couple of weeks ago, plus the others too. But that's just what she's done recently.
Here come the flowers. I went outside and all of my patches of daffodils are all in bloom. So pretty under the sun today.
Mm-hmm.
Went over, my crocus is about 3 inches tall.
My crocuses are about 8 inches tall. So was my daffodils and my tulips, and my irises are almost a foot tall.
These 3 crocuses, I don't know if it was the strain that we bought, that they have never gotten over 3 inches tall. That's as tall as they ever got.
Oh, Mary.
They smell so good.
Yeah. I had to actually.
I have not been to the yarn store since before Christmas.
Yeah, I have. I'm actually getting some more yarn next week for my son's Afghan. He wants it in certain colors, and so I've got it on my order. He's getting it's mainstay acrylic worsted yarn. So
I like Mainstay.
I do too, and so I'm gonna be getting the rest of the yarn. I have some of it, and I've already started on the. So I'm doing granny squares. He had gave me um 4 different colors, his favorite 4 favorite colors, and they're not
Mhm.
exact, but they're close. Um, Brenda, I sell them. I have a website, and I sell them there, and I sell them through my YouTube channel. A lot of people who has that watches me all the time have purchased a lot of my paintings. So yeah, I sell them. I sent one to Canada. What was it, a year and a half ago? And I sent them all. I've sent them all over the world actually over the years. But I still have a lot of paintings that is available because I do 2 to 3 paintings a week. Plus, I get commissioned to do certain paintings as well, so I do those. Oh, that's cool, Mary. I've never bought from Yarn Inspirations, but I thought about doing it, just never have.
Oh yeah, Mary, you know my sister loves that yarn now. That she
What's
is
that?
embroidering.
Oh,
She started embroidering birds that she drew, and she's going to make a bird quilt, and then she is going to um, do some I don't know what kind of sailing, like pirate ships back then, those kind of ships with the tall mast. She's going to embroider some squares with that and make Bill a quilt because he loves ships.
cool.
give it about a month, and she'll be back crocheting again because she swaps back and forth, which is
Yeah.
fun. Brenda asked that you send her links to your website when you can.
Here, I will put it up right here. Let me switch this over. Oops. Right there underneath my just painting. That's my website. It's just artwithconnie.com. Now the reason I'm going over the clouds only at the top is because the first uh, one I put, when it dries, it goes more of a light blue. And so what this does, by going over the top of them, it gives you the shadow of the under part of the cloud. I've also been known to just do gray first and then do the white. It really depends on which ones I do. Okay, go back to. Thank you, Nadi. It's not done yet, though.
Nope, because ain't no tree in it yet.
Oh, you know me so well.
Brenda wants to know if any of your kids paint, Connie.
No. My uh, oh wait, yes, Zay. She paints. She used to. She hasn't done it in a long time. But she has painted. The two Keegan and Hudson love to paint. They're not artists by no means, but they love to paint. And but Kendrick and Caleb and Kira can draw like no other. They've never really painted, but they can draw. But you know what? Um, my mom had 6 kids. She could paint, and she did, but none of my other siblings could paint. So I don't know if it's they just don't because they don't want to, don't care to, because I don't know if they have the talent. But I knew when I was really, really young that I could not only could I paint, but I also, I mean, I started doing some painting when I was a kid, but I didn't really learn how to paint real well until I was in high school. But I love to create, love to do art from a really young age.
There's the tree.
There's one.
Hey, Connie.
Yeah.
Why are peppers the best at archery?
I have no clue.
Because they have an arrow.
Okay.
Bill was very angry. I woke up at 6 and I thought, I'm just going to lay here for a minute. And next thing I know is it's 7:15 and I open my eyes and I'm like, what woke me up? Why am I awake? And I didn't hear any noise or anything. I don't think I did. But then I reached behind me and realized that Bill isn't in bed and it's 7:15. And I'm like, Bill's, was I supposed to pick him up? That was the first thing that popped in my head. Was I supposed to pick him up this morning? And I got up and I was like going through the house and I said, well, there's his lunch bucket. So where's Bill? His relief just decided he wasn't coming to work this morning.
Oh no.
Yeah. He called, he's like, oh, I don't feel good, so I'm not coming in. He said, you're supposed to call and let us know. And he goes, oh, I didn't know. Hey, Aisha.
Hi, Aisha. It's been a while since I've seen you. Welcome in.
But yeah, he was rather salty about that.
I bet. So how long?
Hey, thank you, man.
When did he finally get to come home?
He got home at 7:15. He'd just come in the house when I come in the living room. Because he asked me, he said, what are you doing up so early? I said, you weren't in bed. I was wondering where you were.
Right.
Because he usually gets home about 15 after 6.
Oh, okay. So he didn't have to stay long.
No. He had to, well, he was supposed to get off at 6 and he got off at 7 o'clock. Because it only takes about 15 minutes from good weather from where he works here.
Right.
Aisha said, beautiful painting.
Thank you.
But these people that they're hiring, I'm like, do these people even want a job? And how many jobs have they had? Because you don't just not show up for a shift. I don't care where you're working.
You know what? The younger generation is just this way.
This guy is not the younger generation. He's 40 years old.
Well, that is the younger generation.
Well, okay, so it's younger than us now. But still, you think by 40 they'd had enough jobs to know that you have to call in when you're not going to show up.
Not when they're watching these really younger kids doing it and getting away with it.
Oh, there's not any really young kids. They're all older men that are on. They had one guy in his 20s, lasted for about 3 years, and then he got caught having an affair with one of the secretaries, so they fired him.
Well, yeah, but how many of these older guys have worked other places with younger people?
True.
So, yeah.
I guess people just don't have the work ethic. Not all of them, because I raised my son to have a really good work ethic. I said, that's just important to me.
Same here. I did as well.
Have you ever put an eagle in this type of a painting?
I have done an eagle before, not in this type. I do. I've done lots of birds. In fact, I've told most of the people has heard, my very first painting, one of my very first paintings that I ever did, and when I left home, I left it because I couldn't take it on the plane, and my mom threw it away, and it was like a river. It was a really big one, but the river, and then the banks, and then I had an eagle flying over it. So you're from up above the eagle, looking down at the eagle, and the land, trees, and the river was underneath it. I've never attempted to replicate that at all. I'm not sure if I ever really want to. It's not something that I ever really wanted to do. It was my first painting, and I was really upset when I found out my mother threw it away, because after Ron and I got married and I had Jessica and I was pregnant with Ronnie, we went to my mom's house and I was getting the rest of my stuff and it was gone, and I wasn't happy. So, but I never have ever thought even about doing it. But I'm not against doing an eagle. I mean, because I've done, a lot of you guys have seen some of the birds that I have done in the last couple of years. I've done series of birds, and I love doing all kinds of birds. In fact, I did a bird just a few weeks ago. But yeah.
Sorry, Connie, I had to. Keep it up and I'm going to send you Connie. You and Royce can play.
Who?
Cash.
Oh.
You've already got one. You're not getting anywhere. I will pet you. I will love on you. Yes. Yes.
Royce doesn't have any.
You have as many pets as you want.
Yeah, Royce is not having any problems with me being here. He's snoozing.
He is sitting here panting against my leg. With my sweat.
When I said his name, he lifted his head, looked at me, and put his head back down. But he's still looking at me.
Like, I'm awake. I'm just not going to lift my head up because this is much more comfortable. I walked in the kitchen a while ago. Look, here's Cash is on the couch, has his head propped up on a pillow, and all four legs just sticking out off the edge of the couch. I was sitting there going, that does not look comfortable.
Yeah, he's in my chair. If I'm not in my chair, almost always he's in my chair.
He will go between the couch and Bill's chair. And Bill is sitting there, he goes, why does he never sleep in your chair? And I said, because he's not allowed in my chair. I said, it's the only hair-free piece of furniture we own.
Oh, mine's not hair-free. At all.
What I really hate is when we leave him home alone and he's mad at us, and he goes in and pulls all the covers off the bed, drags them into the floor. You don't chew them up or nothing, he just drags them off the bed.
Right. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Larry.
Now what you need is some teddy bears and a picnic blanket and have a little picnic there.
I've never painted a bear. I've painted a lion, a tiger, a leopard.
No, not bears, teddy bears. Teddy bear picnic.
I haven't done any kind of teddy bears in years. I used to draw for my kids. And I don't know if Brenda remembers this, but back when Ron and I first got married, we didn't have the money to buy pictures and paintings and stuff for our walls. So I would draw pictures and put them and frame them and put them on the wall. That's been a long time ago, so I don't know if you'd remember that. Several thousand ladybugs. Oh my gosh. That would just be little dots. And I've done ladybugs before. I've painted ladybugs. I've never done one on here because all it'd just be
Oh
red
no, I
dots.
think she's talking about ladybird beetles. My
Oh,
sister's house is infested with those things. She said, I said, I've had maybe 5 all winter, which I'm counting myself lucky. And she goes, why are they all up here? And I was like, they like you better than me?
yeah, we haven't had any. We don't get any kind of bugs in the house during the winter, except for my fungus gnats that I get if I'm not careful with my plants. But I'm really good at doing what I have to do to keep the amount down. Anytime you have plants in your house, you do remember that, Brenda? Awesome. I wasn't sure if you'd remember, but I mean, it was a way to to decorate. Ron didn't know what he was getting into when he married me when it came to my creativity and all the stuff that I would end up making and doing. I mean, this table I made it, and the benches I'm sitting on I made them.
Yeah, Mary. Now the stink bugs, we have had a lot of stink bugs. Not as many as we had last year, though. I think that cold snap that we went through killed a lot of them out. Yay. They're annoying. They're not good for anything. I mean, at least if they were pollinators, they'd have a reason.
Yeah,
Try
I
not
haven't
to kill
had
my
any.
pollinators.
Now here, unfortunately, here in a few months, we're gonna get moths.
Oh,
Horrible.
I'm already getting them. And
We haven't gotten
mosquitoes.
any.
I
I
killed
had
2
a couple.
mosquitoes the other night.
I saw a couple week or so ago, but then it got cold again. I haven't seen any since. I saw a couple of flies, but I don't have any in the house, which is good.
Well, I am
Can't
bummed
stand.
because next Monday and Tuesday it's going down in the 20s again. And I was kind of
Isn't
enjoying
it?
these 80-degree days. Yeah, it's
It
supposed to
got
be like 75 degrees during the day and 25 degrees at night.
it got up to 84 last week. Last night it got to 27. Uh, it's gonna only get down into the 40s because it got like up to that almost 60 today, and it's gonna go back down on below freezing in a couple of days, but uh, not right now. It hasn't.
It's supposed to be 34 tonight and 38 tomorrow night.
Mm.
And then Monday and Tuesday supposed to be back down in the 20s. It's just bouncing weather. I'm sick of it. Make up their mind.
Yeah.
Hey, Mary, or Natty, whatever works. Brenda said she'll have to get a painting.
Hey, you know what, Natty? I'm gonna tell you something. My table that I use in my craft room, it is a piece of plywood over a table base. I used to have a piece of marble that went on it, and one of the times we moved, the marble got broke, and so I just have it's just a piece of plywood over it, and then I have contact paper over it. Yeah, that's and
Yep.
downstairs in my sewing room, my my scrap and my it's my sewing room slash scrapbooking and card making room. In that room, I have two of the small um, filing cabinets, and I have a big long piece of plywood across that, and then I put clear contact paper on it, and that's my table for down there. So,
Yep. I have actually made my first craft table was the folding metal chairs with a piece of wood
huh,
between it because I could take it up and fold it up, put everything away and get it out of the way when I needed to. That's when we had
right,
a really small house,
yeah.
and it worked out the best. Now I have a folding table that I wished I'd had back then.
Yeah.
Found it at a yard sale for 25 cents. I was like,
Yep.
seriously? Yeah, I just want rid of it. And I said, okay. I went to give it to him. She said, no, you can have it for free. I was like, that's
Whatever
good.
it
Thank
takes.
you. I'd have made her a quarter
Yeah.
for it.
Whatever it takes to make your table, heck, or whatever. Now this table is 7 2x6s sealed together to make the top. 75 degrees all year long would be nice. Yeah. Well, here it can get really cold in the winter. We don't get hardly any snow here though.
Yep.
And
Brenda, with a nice breeze, that'd be a perfect, yeah, I could go with that.
well, Brenda, you guys haven't gotten very much snow in the mountains or the valley this year. But
Okay,
yeah,
Mary, that's all right. I've been passing some along to people in need.
cool.
I took some to the senior center. Well, yeah, I guess. Uh, where they do their socializing and classes, and left some there. And I had a couple of friends who are getting into crochet that I gave some yarn. And of course, my sister and my niece and my son's ex girlfriend. Because we're all a pinching the pennies. She was talking about that. She said, I can't afford yarn anymore. She said, I got 2 kids to feed now. And I was like, well, you can come over here and get yarn. I'll give you yarn to make sure my grandkids are fed.
Yeah.
I mean, she wouldn't go buy something like that without making sure the kids had everything they needed anyway. But this way, she gets something she enjoys too.
Right.
And I've got plenty to share.
Yeah.
And me and her mom always swap yarn every year. Only this year, I gave her yarn, and she made me a calendar with pictures of Lorelai all through the year.
Oh, that's cool. Do you have her this Saturday for bingo?
Yes, I do. I do have her.
I was going to tell you, Brenda, if you like to play bingo, I have the live every Saturday night at the same time, and we play bingo. And the winners go on a wheel, and at the end of the month, I spin the wheel, and whoever wins ends up getting. They can pick a yarn, or I do a small painting for them, or whatever they choose. I give you options, and then you get to choose. So yeah. And that's on this channel. I have 2 channels. So that other Tuesday night, that was on my other channel. Tuesday night is on the other channel. Sunday night is always a premiere where I'm not live. I mean, I'm in the chat only. You can't see me at all. And then on Thursday night, it's this one. And then on Saturday night, it is bingo. So if you like to play bingo, we play bingo. And you don't have to worry about a card or anything. I explain how we do it every time before there's anyone new. We got purple flowers.
I'm sitting here trying to decide lavender or violets. Looks more like lavender. We'll go with lavender this time.
Oh, sure.
That's what my lavender looks like when it grows.
Yeah.
I've got to this summer get me some to dry them because I add them to Epsom salts for my soaps.
Right.
And they do so
Well, I was
good.
gonna say that face cream that I make that you're getting, gonna have lavender essential oils in it.
Oh, cool. I like lavender.
Lavender and frankincense.
I have never smelled frankincense. I have no idea what it smells like.
Oh, it's really nice. Oh, cool, Brenda. Yeah, just it's the same time as tonight, and then I will tell you what you need to do um, to so that you can play. And yeah, and once you get your you pick numbers, and once you get those are your numbers for at least 6 months. In fact, some people are coming up on their 6 months, and they can start changing their numbers if they want to. But nobody's asked, so I'm not worried about it. But yeah, we have a lot of fun
Yep.
at bingo.
Never know what we're going to be talking about. All of our
Uh,
topics are varied.
yeah, we just talk it whatever comes up. I was gonna say we're not getting our fridge. Our thank you, Naughty. We're not getting our new fridge until next Tuesday.
Man, that is a long wait.
I know, but at least we have another fridge.
Yeah.
Small fridge, but it's working. We've used all the eggs that we had in the ice chest, so I don't have any more in the ice chest. All right, I think this painting is done. So I
That is
am going to
beautiful.
thank you. I'm going to sign it, and then I will hold it up so you guys can see it.
Everybody gets really quiet to make sure she spells it right. We're watching you.
I know.
Anthony's watching you.
Well, hello, Anthony.
He's all kicked back in Daddy's chair watching.
Awesome. There we go. That is it. Now let me show you guys a switch.
Wow, the colors are so much more vibrant in this camera.
I know.
Maybe it's the lights.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, it's just probably because these lights that are shining on me is white lights, and the light up there has a little bit of a yellow glow to it, and that's what's down on. I mean, there's one, some of them are on it, but it's just different. And I mean, yeah, it's much more vibrant there. Let's see if I can show you really close up. Yep.
Another one that'll make a great card
I know. I know.
for a spring collection.
Yeah. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Nadi. Let me see. I was going to show you. Let me turn off this one camera.
Don't forget to
Uh,
unmute yourself for Trevor when you do.
I know. Hold on just 1 second. Let me play around with the cameras, and then I wanted to show you, Brenda, some of the uh, birds I've done. So we're going to go out of here. And then, oops, wrong place. There. Move that out of the way. Okay. See, now the coloring is totally different.
Yep.
And it's just because, and it's the same camera, so I don't know what the problem is. But I wanted to show you some of those. They're on my phone, so I have to pull them up on my phone. Let's see. Okay, so this is cardinals. Oops, this is cardinals that I did. Oops, wrong. That's cardinals I did a while back. I had so many hundreds of paintings that I've done that I have to go through and look. Actually, you know what? We can go to my website. Let's do that. If I go to my website, I can show you on here.
I'd go see where the dog is. He's not chilling on the porch.
Huh?
I'd go see where Cash was. He's just out laying on the porch, watching the yard.
Okay, so okay, so here's my website. You guys can see that, right?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. So if you go to shop, wait, why is it shop? Oh, it's buffering. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so to go to acrylic paintings, okay, so there was birds there, and then here is a dog. Here is, I have, okay, so these were some birds that I did. This was a hawk, can't think of the name. Oh, this is a
Penguin.
it's an extinct penguin. This is a cormorant. This one here. This one here is a great hawk. It's just a little bird. I don't even remember what that was called. And this is a parrot. And those are the ones in that bird category. But I have like, let's see, holiday gallery. In the holiday gallery, you will find. Okay. Come on. Oh, there's my Black Panther. Where? Let's see. Come on. Okay, there's a not a realistic lion, but it's a lion. There's a cheetah. There's a realistic lion. There's a tiger in there. Let's see. All these. Christmas ones. 'Cause I have those cardinals in my Christmas. There's a kitty cat. Snowman. They take forever to load. It drives me crazy if it takes forever. Come on, get load. There. Nope. Usually when I go to shop, that's where I can usually find most of my paintings. I know they're all here because I uploaded them all to where I needed them to be. I have cancer awareness ones. I have 2 different ones with cancer awareness.
Oh, night, Natty.
Night, Natty. Thank you for coming. Glad you were here. It's been a while. I got flower ones, Northern Lights, miscellaneous, seasons. 98 in here. Let's see what we got going here. Let's go winter. Oh, there's the birds. So I did a series of 4 of these birds with cardinals. So there were these 3 and then this one here. And those were all cardinals. Let's see.
Brenda says, gotta run. Look for you, I guess, on Saturday. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you for coming, and you have the rest of a good day, and hope to see you on Saturday. Okay, we'll stop sharing. Good night, Brenda, and I guess we'll call it a night because I'm done. And I hope you guys enjoyed this painting. And thank you, Annie, for being here and helping me out.
Oh, you're welcome.
And glad to see you guys all here in the chat, and hope to see you guys all on Saturday night.
Night, y'all.
Bye.